Hello everyone, welcome to test run 2, and today I'm going to make this visualizer and also this visualizer. Now I was not planning on making two visualizers, but I did not record half of the first one, the one that I was originally making, so I ended up making two visualizers, but it's alright. I got pretty cool results in the end, so let's get into it. Now I was scrolling Pinterest and I was just looking for some inspirations when I came across this particular visualizer, and I was thinking if I should make it or not, but then I went to the comments and I saw this. Okay, so the first step to starting any Blender project is delete everything and add a cube that was already there. Now go to the edits tab and subdivide your cube. Turn the smoothness to 1, but do not go very crazy with the subdivisions yet, because we're going to add an instance on points here, and if you make the number really crazy here, you won't be able to see your animation, and yeah, so just keep it low right now and you can increase it later. Now add an instance on point here and add a UV sphere to the instance, and reduce the resolution of the UV sphere because we do not need the UV sphere to have 32 rings or whatever, so reduce that, and add a wave texture to your set position here, and to the offset of the wave texture also add a scene time which will do this to the object. And now go to the video editor tab and add the music that you want to be baked into the animation, basically the music that you want for the visualizer, and be sure to add it at the right frame, because otherwise your animation is going to be off, so remember to add it on frame 1. Now add a value node and hook that up to distortion or detail scale, whatever it is that you want to do with the visualizer. Hover over it, click I, and watch me struggle as I try to figure out why is it that I cannot make the sound to the animation yet. I forgot to select the object. Okay, so after you select the object, go to the channels tab and go to sound samples, and select the music that you want baked into the animation. Now add an envelope modifier, bump the numbers to whatever feels good to you, because I feel and the graph is really not intense, and yeah, do that, and add multiple math node wherever you feel like, because that's what I do, and I just play around with the functions and the numbers to see what works. Add that value to whatever you feel is right for you, because in every case it gives a different result, and with every math node that you can add, it will also give a very different result, so see what works for you. And as someone who has hated maths all her life, this is pretty fun. I don't even know what these functions are and what they are actually, like what they would actually do, but then I just see how they react to the music and what they do to the object, and I just go with whatever looks good. Another thing to remember here is that if you want this exact look where your object is breaking apart or like getting cut, then you have to set the wave texture at saw instead of sine, which it is at by default. I tried all of the three textures: triangle, saw, and sine, and saw worked for whatever I was trying to do here, but you can choose what you want to do with it. I wanted this look where it breaks apart, and this worked for me. Now, when you're happy with your animation, head over to the shading tab. Remember to add a set material node right before the output node in your geometry nodes. And I've added a emitter node here, to which I have added a color ramp because I want some variation in the instances. And I've added a randomness node to the factor here of the color ramp. Now for the composition, I wanted the uh, object to be a little glowy. Imagine concerts where there's a visualizer going on in the background. You want that visualizer to be a little trippy, a little dreamy, and I want that kind of a look. So I've added a bloom here, along with a chromatic aberration, because I wanted to recreate the look that I saw on Pinterest, and it worked well for this one. I did some editing in the post production as well, but so far I feel this looks pretty great. For this one also, the process of shading was pretty much the same, but I went a little overboard with the animation. I made the object react more to the music and be a lot more chaotic. Although it's not an exact replica of the one that I saw on Pinterest, it's sort of inspired from that kind of breaking down, and so I wanted this one to have that chromatic aberration effect more than the previous one. This one should feel more like something cyberpunk, electronic something. I don't know how to describe that, but I wanted that kind of a look, so I added an color ramp with red, blue, and green here, and I bumped the chromatic aberration to uh, a very high level here, but that works for this one because it looks like how I wanted it to look in the first place. I also added a bloom effect here. I guess I just really like bloom now, and that's pretty much it. And now set up the camera and do whatever you would do for the render settings. I rendered it as a video because I did not have the patience to collect all of the images and again turn it into a video. And there you go, hit render.